Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTick YouTube channel. In an attempt of bypassing the SATA 3 interface and its very limited and so to speak outdated bandwidth capabilities, more and more manufacturers are putting their fast SSDs onto another, more potent interface, and one of the prime example of that is the Plextor's new M8Pe SSD, which I have here in front of me. As you can see from the box, this is an NVMe SSD which uses HHL PCI Express add-in card, and on it, as you'll see later on, you will find your M.2 SSD module, which basically represents the main component of this product. You can also see that I have here the 256GB model, and except this one, you can also get the 128GB or the higher 512GB or 1TB model, and beside this series, which comes in with the add-in PCI Express adapter card, you can also buy the M.2 SSD module as a standalone product, so you can put it directly onto your motherboard, granted it has an M.2 slot. Going to the back of the box, you'll come across onto some rough performance figures across the product range based on the capacity, as well as a brief overview of features and specifications for the drive. Opening up the box, in it for the accessories you will find your standard user manuals and warranty information. Here's the additional low-profile bracket add-on and a screw for it. And of course, last but not the least, here's the SSD itself. Right off the bat, I'll say that this is probably one of the best looking PCI Express based SSD on the market. The black and red color scheme is going to be a sure win for majority of users, and beside that, the M8Pe has a well-rounded design thanks to these cool curves and lines polished off with great build quality and rough-like surface finish on the heatsink. Speaking of the heatsink, it's here to cool off the M.2 module which sits right beneath it, and that's basically it when it comes to its purpose. The M.2 module on itself carries the Toshiba's 15nm MLC NAND flash and Marvel's controller, both in combination and carried by the PCI Express 3.0 X4 connection deliver pretty bonkers performance, as you'll see later on. Going further around the drive, backside reveals a clean looking matte surface, while on the front we have a gunmetal finish on the bracket. On the side you can see an additional SATA power connector in case your motherboard can provide enough power for the SSD, and right next to it you can see the red LED lighting, which is accompanied by the white LEDs for the Plextor's logo, so keep that in mind if you're building a color specific themed PC. Taking the drive for a spin, looking at the benchmarking figures, you can see that it easily reached its claimed figures for the sequential read and write speeds, that being almost 2.5 GB per second for the read and around 900 MB per second for the write speed. The only problem I had was with SSD benchmarking software, where as you can see I got some pretty weird results, especially in terms of the 4K write and IOP speed, but it seems that this is for now a pretty common problem which seems to be SSD and possibly Windows related when it comes to NVMe drives. I remember other benchmarking programs having this issue at the beginning of NVMe and PCI Express drives, like the Crystal Disk Mark for example, but they straightened that up pretty fast. All in all, this is a very capable high-performance NVMe SSD drive, one of just few currently available on the market, hence the higher price tag. Be sure to stick around and subscribe to this channel, as I'm going to upgrade my workstation PC with this SSD soon. That's it guys for this time from me. Thank you once again for checking out the unboxing and review of the Plextor's M8Pe SSD. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, it helps a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course, if you would like to see more content like this, you can subscribe to the TechTick YouTube channel, or you can just check out some of my other videos from before.